Greetings, my Rantians. Hope you all are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of the Anno 117 Endless Mode on Veteran difficulty, and we are definitely feeling the pain. And thank you to everybody who participated in the vote with regards to where the villa should be. Option B landed...
You are also a scientist. I knew it.
No, my brain actually doesn't work that way, otherwise I would have gone into as something sciencey.
I know few of more estimable stature than you, even at the College of Pontiffs.
Oh, okay. Well, what a compliment. What I was saying...
To regard you with a more favorable eye.
Will you all let me get the damn intro done? Good lord. Thank you to everybody who participated in the vote. Option B won by a landslide. So we are going to be working on that villa today because we gonna need it. We gonna definitely need it. So that's on the agenda for today for sure. Along with trying to get a couple of the other things kind of sorted, we did just like massively expand throughout the settlement. And thank you to every single one of you who are mentioning that you are liking the build so far. I'm trying to make it as, how should we say, realistic as possible. But at the same time, I was looking at this castrum area that we have here. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I just don't like the way that I've set it up, and I need to look at it some more. So that's why I am tactically deleting a vast majority of it for the time being. Even this side right over here. And this is just how I am. Sometimes I'll put down blueprints and then I'll just get rid of them over time because I feel like I could just do better. And I know I can do better with it. It is not befitting my quality content at all to be having something like that over there. But what I am thinking is still having like a barracks of some sort over here, maybe have like a small area for it. Then the horse breeders won't have anything, and then maybe the artillery section would have something over there. So I'm not sure. I will definitely, when we get around to it, we'll get around to it. Also, I want to mention that this may or may not be the last episode I can put out until the game officially comes out. I'm waiting for confirmation on that. But don't be surprised that if on the 23rd it's not a, I guess, tomorrow, it's not an Anno 117 video, because that is actually the final date for this early access period that us content creators have the privilege of playing this game at. So just bear that in mind. So we have this wicked awesome area over here, and we should definitely go ahead and build the governor's villa right now.
Do not say I'm not
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Where vestments and sustenance are apportioned to the needy.
Yeah, hold on, lady. I got a problem. Okay, hold on. Thank you.
Your first soldiers think they're ready. I dare say the beginning of a mighty legion?
Legions. Rantium has many legions. It's not just one. Thank you.
You should take your scholars more seriously. If you don't even know what you don't know, how are you going to start finding out?
I don't know.
Personal wealth is for display, not strong boxes.
My guy, I don't even know what his issue is anymore. I give up. I couldn't help it. But yeah, we're having this villa over here, and we have 3 offices.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Where, clown? Where? I guess I shouldn't be mean to him. But now we have these offices.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
But now we have access to these offices, so I'm gonna want to build them at probably like the best places in town. And I do want to head over to the traders as well to see if I can get some really cool items out of them. Really important. So, along with that, I did put a buy order in for the tunics and the...
is at risk of a great fire.
Ben, you're freaking the hell out, man. Everything is fine, okay? I've heard that some other creators have been able to jack that number up to like 2,000 and everything's totally fine. So, all I have to say is challenge accepted, okay? Now I also understand where the actual idea was supposed to be for the villa. It was meant to be over in this spot. But now we have total island coverage with this governor's villa in this particular spot. And we will build around it for sure. So let's start working on getting this whole situation rectified with regards to the tunics, the hats, all that good stuff. Let me see, do we have enough of the sheep? We do. We're almost good when it comes to the hats. So I guess now that I have this area open, I can work to build that small little community that I was talking about. and then head over back to the villa, because I do want to build that a little bit today. Where'd you go? Jeez. Okay. So I'm going to start this off by putting down the market as is. And I like being able to put the road around it. It's just a nice little feature, really. And we'll get some homes built up over here. I'll have like a little gap in between. Maybe that's going to look kind of nice. There we go. Some fire safety over here probably would benefit us all. So I guess I'll put you right in this back corner. And I don't want this area to be too large, okay? It's meant to be a little rural community, and they're just going to stay at the Libertas class, okay? I'm not going to be expanding them to plebeians. I don't believe I will, rather. I think I'll just keep them as is, because we're going to need some, anyway. And they should definitely have a tavern out here. Why not? It's a beautiful little spot. And in fact, if I could put it out here, it would be great, but I can't really pave the roads yet, so let's just keep the tavern right here. It's in fact very pretty. Let's put like 2 more homes right over here. Okay.
A fire has started in your city.
Oh, and speaking of that, we have 2 name suggestions, which I'm going to definitely be employing. And as you can see here, this is on 66 plus island safety, and yet we still have a fire happening. Okay, no, it is what it is. I'll probably have to move these 2 homes. We have 2 name suggestions for these islands, which I'm going to be using right now, provided to us by, hopefully I'm not saying your name incorrectly, Akama. There we go, Akama, there we go. I got it. And Freedom Seeker. So, Akama proposed Thalorion as an island name, and Freedom Seeker provided Olivera to the Imperium as names. I think over here Olivera would work. So we're going to put it as Olivera. And then our other island over here of Titania is going to be renamed as Thalorion. There we go. So thank you so much for the input. They provided input for the main settlement over here, but you know what? I added it to the list. Why not? Right? They're good names, so I want to use them. Okay, where can I pop this thing down? Because we're going to need it. Can you move over back here for a time being? Thank you. I didn't think we would have a fire up here. Oh, I don't have tiles. Do you bring any tiles? Well, that's a problem. We need to go and get some. And with this, we're also going to have to build some additional ships. So now I have access to the Civilian one and Legio one, but I want to work on the Civilian one first. And this is where you can put those cool modules in and the ship ores, but if you were to do that, it takes up a cargo slot. So for now, I'm just going to keep it open. There's just a simple trade ship, have 2 slots, perfect. Save and get to work. I would also like to try to...
Of water at hand.
Yeah, I'd also like to try to get at least some of these guys up to the next tier. We're probably going to build in the walled segment a little bit today because that's definitely necessary. Let's see. I'm going to have the road go from like right here all the way to like there-ish. There to here. I don't particularly like that, but we can keep it as is. That'll go a little bit closer to the wall. It's not a problem. And there we go. And then the villa itself, of course. So the villa is going to have this triple road in the front. I do like that. We need to have some villa grounds. Why did that happen? Completely threw me off. Oh, okay, that's why. And because of this, I want to, from this point, we can have some specific Roman gateways. And I want to put a Roman gateway right over here, marking the entrance to this particular villa. And we can build some walls as well. I hope we can continue it onto here. Construction area is blocked. Well, I think this is fine for there. Unless it's going to bother me later on. We can do this. We can bring it further up this direction. To like maybe about here. Because I am planning on continuing to build out in this side. So this is just going to be maybe like the wealthiest of the wealthy are going to live up here. That's not a bad idea. So let's bring the villa wall to about here. And we're going to have this one, because the road ultimately would go from, like, here down. We'll have the additional villa wall. And it's not exactly cooperating with me. I'm doing the best that I can here. It automatically converts to a gateway, which I really do like that particular feature. Over to about here. And like maybe right about here. Another road over on this side is probably going to make a lot of sense. Just so we have total access routes to Imperianopolis itself. So we'll have to have the continuation of this little spot be right about here. There we go. And we can bring the wall itself. You know what? In fact, that's not a bad spot for it. I think that should be okay. The wall itself is a little bit janky in certain areas, but if I move this one over, which might be possible. It is possible. I can fix it. Yeah, that's possible. I'm going to fix this really quick. Hold on. Because it is bothering me that that wall I cannot complete. And I'd like to make sure that we never have a half-assed product. We always have to make sure we're doing our best. It'll be a lesson always. Never half-ass anything. Put your heart and soul into it if you can. But that's not going to work, is it? So the wall is just the problem. The wall is just 100% the problem. I want to have it, but I'm not sure why it's doing what it's doing to me. You just have it up to there, I guess. Or bring the villa itself forward. Yeah, we can bring the villa forward. It's gonna... Ben's gonna yell at us again. Then the other side. How much can I bring it forward? Sorry for being a little bit indecisive here. So that can be brought forward. I think if we just bring it forward one tile, it'll probably solve all of our problems. I'm hoping. Let's see.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
It's fine, dude. Relax. There we go. He's gonna say it again.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Yeah, thank you. Heard you the first time. Over to there, and to like here. Now I want to trace it along the edge as much as I possibly can. And over there, perfect, perfect, perfect. And bring down. Nice! City status has been increased to a vast imperial city. That's what we love to see, right? And then get rid of this little piece and this little piece. You have to definitely fix up this area. I do not like the look of this road at all. And you know, I just feel that a beautiful area like this should have...
Construction of a ship has finished.
Awesome. Should have a really wicked, awesome lavender grove. I think it might work out well. I might have to move some of the roads in order to do this, but... I think having a lavender grower in here, just to look, I mean, you can just use it as beautification. It's really just a very simple plan. Very, very simple plan. So let me see. Maybe I bring the road from the corner here over to right here instead of this long one. Because then I can have this be over here. And let's see if we can have 180... fields in between. I think we can. This is a very large area. 127, 107. Oh, yeah. Very easily. So now I can fix up this road, as I don't necessarily want it close to the wall like that.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Sweet Jesus, Ben. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for existing. How about that? Are you happy?
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Clearly not. So this is what happens when you have to get the perfectionist mindset out of you. There we go. Get rid of all those. There's a little piece hanging out here. I kind of want to get rid of that. Because I wasn't certain if all of the fields would be able to fit over here. 148. Now watch, it's not going to be enough. Oh, no, it legitimately is enough. Major Imperial City. There should be another one that pops up. Very nice. I like that a lot. What other fertilities do we have here? Lavender, and you know what? Flax is also pretty nice. Ruins. Where are the ruins? Oh, wait. Over here, probably? Oh, sweet lord. Okay. We got it. We fixed it. We fixed it, I promise. Where'd that ship go?
Waiting.
The solar bark. That's so cool. I like that name. Holy. Okay, I need, like, 30 of this. We need to start making the tunics and the hats a little bit more. What's the problem? Unfulfilled needs. Yeah, I know. I know. Bring that ship over here. The Europa. And I want to work on the hats, of course, but we're still fine-ish. I want to fix this spot up first. This is so much more important to me. No, bad. There we go. Is that 4 or 3? It's 4. Why is that doing that to me? There we go. Now it's better. But I'm kind of keen on having another lavender grower around here for some reason. And it makes it all the way to that warehouse? That's insane. I think this road can go all the way down in this direction. And then it can go down over about here. Or in fact, it can link up like right here. Perfect. So now our villa is connected from 2 angles. And I would like to do beautification in here today. I honestly, I just want it to be chill. Okay, there we go. We're at 1,000. We're at 1,000. I'm legitimately treating that as a challenge, by the way. You can be here. Maybe this road can come from this direction instead. Let me get rid of this one. And straighten that out just a wee bit. Connect that up there. And have 2 more of these lavender growers. Or the second one be right here, which we definitely do have enough room for it. And I'm using the shift tactic, if you guys don't know what that is, to extend the farm fields a little bit more. And eventually we're going to have to utilize these river slots, so we might as well put a warehouse of some sort out here. Let's go ahead and connect the road up to it right there. And over to there. I don't care really how far away it is, just so long as this thing can reach it. Yeah, there we go. Our villa's looking really awesome so far. I'm not particularly happy about this section of the villa wall, but it is what it is. That's generally the parameters I'm set with right now. So if that's later changed, great, I'll fix it. But for the time being, I think that's all she wrote, Chief. And now back over to beautification menus, as they are. I have some additional mosaics, so maybe we can have, like, I do like the solar mosaic, but it's a little bit too on the bright side. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think I like this one. And then put that there, so it'll go all the way to the top. And then we can also do the same over on this side, I feel. And we're going to beautify it as much as we possibly can. In the back here, too. Not sure why it's not getting all of it for me, but we'll work on it. No big deal. There's that piece. There's that piece. The reason why it's not getting the other bits is because you can actually do this underneath the villa walls, which we're going to do. I feel like we need a really awesome column over here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Love to see it. And then we need a really awesome fountain. Oh, right here in the back. It works so well. Right smack dab in the middle. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. An opulent archway. Maybe we can have this on its side. Yeah, let's put it like so. In the front, however, I am a very big fan of these broad colonnades. So I'm going to put a couple of these down. Because I like how it bends. bends and goes down like so. But I don't want it to do that specifically. Maybe start from here and then bend to like there. That's pretty cool. Maybe I can do this going down this direction. Oh. 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 Yeah, it's working. It's working. Go like right there. Yes. Love it. Love to see it. Little fountain over here if we can. And we can put it on its side, perhaps. Maybe if I push this one back by like a little bit, then we should be able to have that fountain if I can find it again. There it is. Statue fountain, really pretty. And then also getting some trees and whatnot in here. You already know. You already know which one I'm going to go for. Cypress trees planted. You can't have a Roman villa and not plant cypress trees, my guy. Like, it's just not possible. It's not immersive, and we live for our immersion here in the Imperium. If you're not putting down cypress trees until we get our banners in here, then see me in my office. Which, unironically, my office is right here, so you don't have to go far away. And yes, I did get very close to my mic in order to say that. Oh, see? See, as to further illustrate my point. Cypress tree, cypress tree, cypress tree, cypress tree. Boom. Done. Genius. And there's cypress trees on the back here. And on the sides. And in the middle. What more do you want from me? Probably a lot. Maybe these pillars, I'm kind of digging that at the entrances. That's nice. I feel like we should have like the occasional elevated brazier around the grounds, just so people can see where they're going at night. May not be the best to do it within these fields, but I'm gonna try it out anyway, because they're already extended way beyond what they need to be. So I'm gonna have these right here. We're gonna put the proper tiling underneath, so hang tight for that one. You should also have one here and like one here. We'll get rid of one piece over here in order to do the same. Boom, boom, and boom. I actually like this little spot. It's nice. Okay, how can we get rid of the ones in the middle? That's why. It's taking it from the other position. There we go. I just want the ones from the middle. If it'll take it. We'll see. Maybe it won't properly work. No. It won't do it. It's because it's on the diagonal. Well, that's fine. That is totally fine. We adapt, right? Easy peasy.
There are two gentlemen here to see you.
What?
Unless, that is, I am seeing double.
Oh, boy. And I think this is a standard event that you can get. Give me 1 second. We're going to go and interview
One of
these
your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Absolutely it is. I'm putting literally these braziers right in between very flammable areas. So you're right. Absolutely. Consider yourself to have a raise, my guy. Put that there, put that there, that there, boom, 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 boom. That and that. See, I want to get this one specialist, but I'm going to put an office down there in Imperianopolis right now. It'll increase the amount of tax I want to get. So
A decision, your judiciousness.
So pretty much, here's the TLDR. Between Brutus and Gaius, Brutus is going to give you more workforce, Gaius is going to give you more money. So, I'm ready to make my choice. If you want the additional bit of literature, there it is. So, workforce within residence right over there is 20%, and then area income effect plus 1.5. So, I want Gaius.
A worthy judgment, perchance?
What are we missing here? Oh, we're missing the lard, so we're gonna have to work on that a little bit. But right now, the villa is the priority. And look at that. It's right there. You can see the wicked awesome column. Hell yeah. Okay, so the office, we have to find a good spot for it. I'm kind of thinking that we put it around here, because we're also planning on building up here today. Or we could build in here. We'll get a decent amount of the front end. But I think if we put it here, it's better. Because we already have homes down here. And we want to start moving up into that direction anyway. And it's a really beautiful office building. I like it. So right in here, I'm going to go and... Who are you? Oh, really? I had no idea I even had her. Cool. So we're going to put Gaius in here, and our income is going to go up. But...
Before we judge, walk a mile in someone else's sandals.
I agree with you, but where the hat's at? Oh, down there. So is it hemp that we're running out on? No, hemp is enough. It's just tunics. Well, that's why we have this farming settlement down here. I'm going to start getting a whole bunch of hemp farms around it. I think that's going to look kind of cool. So having a warehouse or something over here is going to be absolutely vital. We're going to put it like right there. I think maybe four hemp farms will do the trick for a long time. Provided we can put enough of them down here. I think we can. It seems like it's possible. We can probably even put one back there if we really play our cards right. Because it's a small field area. So that's 53. I extend them because I think it's beautiful to do so. Maybe if I move the fire station to the other side, we'll be able... Whoa, what are you doing? Yeah, I think if I move the fire station to the other side, then we'll be able to get this hemp farm right here, and it'll be able to get to the warehouse very easily.
Beard, look who's here.
Hey, my guy. Yeah, I'm here, dude. How you doing? Okay, that's the second one. Seems like it's too small of an area for this, but this one might be too large. No, it's actually a good size. So the additional farms will have, or at least some more homes probably in that spot. Need to get another one of these right there. Connect it up. I was hoping for a little bit better of a road, but it is what it is. Oh, what are you doing? There you go. That's make that 46. Finish out that spot, and that low-key actually worked. I wasn't really planning on it to look that nice, but it's pretty good. I can dig it. And then you. Can I have my road, please? Can I have my road, please? Thank you. No. Work. Cooperate. There we go. That's fine. Nice, nice. And bring it up to here. And finish out that little piece there. It's open on this side, but I'm not really worried about it. I can just have a road go through this end as well. No big deal. So I have our little hemp farming settlement over down here, which means that I can try to find additional spots in the town to build the spinners so we can have more tunics coming out. We already have 55 people here, so I'm going to move these guys slowly but surely into the upper city now. That seems to be the good plan. And we're going to get plenty of denarii from this little spot along with research points, which are two things that I desperately need. Desperately need. And it should make it to that warehouse, so that's awesome. And then the sheepies, well, I only have... Well, that's actually a lot of sheepies. And they're getting too close to where I eventually want to build, so that's also not good. I'm going to have to move them. Maybe over there, in fact. It seems like it's a good idea if I move them right to this spot now. I'm going to put these spinner here anyway. Even though it's not a lot of denarii and research points, a little bit is still something. So that's a second one. And then a third felter is not bad either. Can you spin around? Thank you. That should be fine there. I want to imagine that solved the problem. Fish is almost a little bit at the breaking point. Same with porridge. But now we're producing a lot of hemp, and it's one additional tunic, so we can have one more, and we need 2 more of the hats. So the sheep definitely need to move down here. Or at least start the process. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, and hopefully I can get a second one here. Nice, perfect placement. Then let's have the other 2 hats. Where can I put some over here? Is that even remotely possible? It is if I were to move certain buildings out, like maybe this one or this one. But I just like where everything is over here. I really do. I'm gonna just do us all a solid and get another one of these sardines over on this side, though. Can we build over here? We already have that one, so it's not really going to help us out much. These two homes over here.
We're both very small fish.
That's another felter. Do we have a felter over here? I don't believe we do. So maybe we can move like this one up here and this one up here. Yeah. I'm certain we don't have one here. Yeah, we definitely don't. There's another one. Then those two homes, we're going to have to indent the road so we can put down the next felter, like so. And I dare say we have solved that problem. Fish good. Porridge is now, we can work on that in the farming settlement. Tunics, we still need one more of. We're producing a decent amount of the sheepies. Now good with the hats. Great, great, great. So porridge is the only one that I would like to work on just a little bit more then before we return back to the villa. And then I need to put that additional trade ship to work. This spot is open, but you know what? It's not bad to probably have like some custodians here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this here. It's just a small community, but at the same time, we don't really want to have any issues. And obviously, a local medicus is gonna go a long way. Every time I say medicus, and I'm really trying to hold back the old me, which would say a lot of stupid things on a very consistent basis. But if you guys have ever watched Spartacus on Stars way back, yeah, think the character Quintus Lentulus Batiatus, and I'm really trying to hold back a lot of the references I know. Did I bring over those things? No, I did not. I did not at all. Well, I do have this trade ship now, and I want to start bringing over the olives en masse, because if I remember correctly, we did indeed make the olive press. Perfect. Yeah, we did right there. What do you provide us? Don't really remember. Hold on. I have to go take a look, see. +1 income and +1 health. Okay, that works. That works a lot. Really nice. Let's go ahead and get the tiles over there so we can bring all that cool stuff down here. Now, while the ship is going into the front end, I want to return back to the villa for a little bit longer and do a little bit more beautification in and around it. I personally really do like this community statue that they provided to us, so I want to put it in a cool spot. I think this is a nice spot to have it, at least for this portion. And then the lion statues, which you can get these from the Hall of Fame gallery. I want to put two, but I need to have the other one facing inward, right over here in front of the villa main entrance. I think that's nice. And obviously, additional trees and such are going to go a long way. So olive tree planted there, another one here, another one there, just a couple around here, and then some flower beds, maybe a flower bed here and here. What's this one? Stout tree planted? Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. But you know, already know. You already know. Cypress tree. Cypress tree. Cypress tree. And yes, again, I'm saying this until my banners are here. These are our trees. Now, can I bring forward the garrison? They're going to pop up in the front. Please tell me you can... Can you move to the front? Oh, Lord. Oh, are you stuck here? Oh, that's no good. Well, the other one was able to do it. I think it's just because of the fountain. If I remove the fountain, what happens? Will you be able to move now?
Citizens unite.
You can go all the way to there? No. Okay. Well, that's a wee bit of a problem, but am I planning on using my garrison forces at all? Probably not. So, get them back in. I need that fountain back. The fountain is more important than having my garrison come out, in my humble opinion. Because I'm planning on having enough legions to protect Imperianopolis and our holdings by proxy, just over time. And what I want to try to do now is upgrade to the next citizen tier, because we probably can do it relatively soon. We just need to get that olive press here up and running. We can purchase the other good here, which Not certain if Valeria is doing that at all, which I don't believe she is. Let's go and take 20 tiles over to Oliveira.
Through the waves.
Never mind, you already did it. I do things so fast I forget.
What could you possibly require?
For you to not take those tiles because I need them here. What you're going to do instead is you're going to bring goods from Oliveira over down here, which the main thing we need are those olives. 100%. So, setting up our first trade route. Very exciting. In Latium from Oliveira, we want to bring our olives down to Imperianopolis right now. Are we making anything else here worthy of transporting really quick? Let's build this as well. Latin research is now active. Nice. I'd like to work on this, and the Villa Retinue is going to give us 25 Libertas workforce in our holdings. So that's a really good one to just initially start up on. We don't need the military at the moment, but we can work on it later. It's not really as crucial. Doesn't she have it? Oh no, that's the other one. Yeah, you have a whole bunch. I guess I can buy some. Yeah, let's go buy some because I want to get to the next citizen tier.
As do we.
Yeah, great. So with that happening, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to downgrade a couple of the plebeians that are out in the outskirts of Imperianopolis, probably around here for the most part, because I want to upgrade these guys in the walled section. And the best way to do that is to provide them with the basics. So we're going to need to give them... In fact, let's just do this. Have a double road here. And loop it around. I know I could have done the thing over it, but I don't know why I didn't. Let's just put a market right about here. And then the tavern be right over on this side.
Fancy me in a tunic. I mean, who'd fancy me without?
You know what? Same. Because if I didn't have one... Never mind, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. That's way too much lore. Personal lore. Funnily enough. 1.1k. Yep, keep going. What are we missing? Are we, like, out of pigs? Or what's the problem? Oh, we're importing pigs, right? No one is bringing us any pigs. That's not good. Okay, well, in that respect, we should definitely fix that. We're gonna have to do this, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5. I want a second one. Right there. And yeah, it is really close to the manor, but I said the manor. Good lord, it's really close to the villa, but it is what it is. I need to put ground planes underneath the walls now. Not those ones. Let's go with these and these. And I can bend them like so to get on both sides here. Just have a little bit of a variation in the design patterns, I guess. Get that here as well. Go to there, thank you. I think if I can make this wall look a little bit nicer later on in the future, perhaps. I'm not certain if this is like the final feature with regards to the villa walls, but in the event that it's not and I can work on it later, that would be absolutely fantastic. What happened here? Let's fix that. Don't like it. And all the way to here. You might as well do that as well. I don't know. All the way to here underneath. I like this feature as well. It's being able to add a little bit more variation. So now we have the entirety of this villa pretty much beautified, I think. Do a couple additional things. Can we fit a fountain or maybe another statue in the middle here? Officer of the Pax. I like this one as well. A lot, actually. Does look a little bit more on the Greek side of things, mostly because of the shield, and portions of the armor. But I personally like it a lot. I think I'm going to get rid of that tree from its placement here. Put it like this. That makes it look a little bit nicer. Yeah, Officer of the Packs. If anything, I can even have them right in front. It might be too large, but I think it's pretty sick. I don't know. I like that. I like that there. And then this one could have the lions again. And then this side, let's see what we can do to be different. We can have the elevated braziers. There we go. So we have each one of our entrances are going to look different. I like it. I think it's cool. So we have our villa that's now set up over here. Love to see it. These guys need to become plebeians as quickly as possible. And then they're going to be the next citizen tier the moment that I have the olive press working, or I decide to bring in this particular good, which I'm going to right now. All this. Thank you. And why aren't you trading this to me, woman?
Only from me.
Okay, yes, only from you. Start trading it to me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Why is she getting the attitude? What the problem is? I didn't do nothing. At least I didn't think I did. I might have. I don't know. I get into trouble a lot. Oh, yes. Wait. Can we do this? Or is there a possibility for us to get like a home or two over in here? No, there's not. But we can put some of these down. These are also going to be really important, you know, for fire safety. A little bit, even though I'm at 1.2k. Let's have at least this one. Which, as Morgan calls this, the poop shack. And then a watchtower. I would put a custodian over here too. I kind of wish, and later on I think I'm going to do this. Once I have recruited some legions, I'm going to make them patrol through Imperianopolis. I think that'll look really cool. There is also the Shrine of Mars, which I am going to try to work on once I get these guys up to the next citizen tier as quickly as possible. But now we need more homes right over here to supplement the Libertas workforce. Otherwise, I will lose out on them, and that's no good. Wants to do that, and you know what? I guess I'll let it. I think that's why. It was trying to connect up to that home a little bit, but that's fine. Sometimes we have to let the game do what it needs to do as well, right? Right. I think what I'll do for you, though, is you can go all the way there, and I do want to have homes that align this spot. Yeah, that's nice. Right alongside there. In fact, this is where the entrance is to go in from this side of the city. So yeah, let's keep that going. Where's my ship? It's almost here. The moment we provide this good, and when we bring in the olives, which have we started? Wait. The olive press might have started now. It started. It started. Oh my god. Let's go. Hurry. Time is money. Do these guys have the Grammaticus and everything nearby? Not all of them. Oh, geez. We need to do that. We need to do that real quick. Okay, Grammaticus. We want to put this one... We can put them right next to each other. I'm kind of in favor of doing that. It's going to be a much more densely populated area anyway, so I'm okay with this. And then the sanctuary to Mars can be right over here. So that's going to increase our level of devotion too. What are we at right now? Oh, wow. So morale has gone up for our troops. Workforce needed is always nice. Upkeep reduction, excuse me, is always nice too. What does this one do? Productivity. With all these, nice. Okay, I want to see the first of our olive oil be produced. Decent amount of money coming in too. Love to see it. We have plenty of olives. Now, I'm curious how much of this they'll consume at any given time. If we go down here and check, soap is still fine. Tan is still fine. Oh, that's plenty for them. But we need to have another olive oil press for the most part, because it seems like that is, to an extent, faster now.
Away, Praetor.
Go and put all that in here. Can you go to that? There we go. Next olive oil press. We can try to have it in here because it's got good bonuses, I think. +1 health to everything in here. That's totally fine. I love it. Maybe... You know what? Out here, perhaps. I think this is a nice spot. We need to move the spinner, though. I'm, like, moving everything left, right, and center. And it's okay. Again, I don't mind the loss of a few research points here and there. Let's put that here. Do we need another well over in this spot? I don't believe we put one down. Are you maxed out? 63, 67. We can get rid of this. I think we might need a little bit more than that, actually. Maybe that. Go over to here and put that down. Yeah, I think that's definitely a good call. And we're at 62 out of 60 fields anyway, so that's fine. Upgrade them. What do you want?
They're all out there, waiting on your wisdom.
Okay. A request from the Emperor. I don't request, like, stuff like this, do I? I don't believe I do. Anyway, the Daddy Emperor, as you guys like to call him, Gnaeus Firmius Calidus, has put forth an appeal to all loyal governors, which we are questionable. The Imperial Fiscus is less than usual. Gee, I wonder why. Contributions to its refilling will be received with heartfelt appreciation. While this donation is entirely voluntary, the Emperor will remember the names of those who decline. Will you donate denarii to the Emperor's personal treasury? Donate an impressive sum of 35,000. Donate a less impressive sum. Donate nothing. You know what? Big brain move. We make him like us, and this is just between you and me, even though he's smirking, he's looking right in all of our eyeballs, okay? We're gonna donate the impressive sum. We have enough money. We can do this. We can get him to like us, and then we can go after everybody else. We can do whatever we want. I can deploy my Rantarum secretly to take out the enemies left, right, and center of the Imperium over here, and then he won't know what the heck hit him. And then, boom, we're going to declare war on him, take his throne, make sure that we are the true rulers of Rome in this particular state of the simulation. Our Imperium rules. Donate the impressive sum.
This time a soldier will toil on dikes and dams.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, are we almost there?
Mark of Macon quality.
Okay, next citizen tier coming up. I want these guys.
Is unhealthy. Ideal conditions for plague.
Yeah, well, if we just teach them how to wash their hands, then we won't have a plague. Now, will we, Ben? I will put this one in the middle to help out with that for the time being. But we are going to upgrade all these guys once.
Gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
Cool. Can you also have peace of mind to upgrade so I can go to the next citizen tier and be awesome? Hell yeah. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1.
We are privileged to serve.
Yes, you are. You are damn privileged to serve the true Emperor. Wow. And yes, this is exactly what I was hoping for. To have their homes and then the next citizen tiers up in this section of the city. Just because it's awesome. Missive from the Emperor. Okay, what you want? Okay, so this unlocks Albion. Joy. Changing the province. I already know how. And we now have access to the Aqueduct Cistern and the theater. Hopefully, I'm able to put out a video.
Between different provinces and at great speed.
Thanks, gang. Hopefully, I'm able to put out a video tomorrow when you guys are seeing this. That'll definitely help us out a bunch here. So, we have wine now. Always nice. So, +3 on the income, -1 with the knowledge, shocker. +2 the belief, +1 with the happiness. And then we have cheese, which is a delicacy that comes from Albion. We can get +3 denarii, +2 pop, and +2 prestige, which is always lovely to see. Upgrade you. Upgrade them. Upgrade these guys. I'll leave this one home as is. We have 15 of the Libertas workforce, but I want all these guys to become the Equites as quickly as possible. What does this guy want?
Aye, Praetor. I'm afraid to report that the survivors of a recent naval skirmish have been captured by the notorious Syracuse.
Cool.
He means to sell them off as common slaves.
Oh, that's terrible. I will deal with that maybe. I don't know. Probably I won't. At least not right now. But now we have the access to the Aqueduct cisterns, which that is what I was initially planning for this mountain slot, and I think there's another one over here, because we don't have any mines on this island that we can take advantage of. All three of these can legitimately become aqueducts, and might as well go ahead and put down their foundations. That's the next one. Unless, hold on. No. Limestone quarries, that's probably a better one. The limestone quarry, one of these is 30 seconds. Then we have the sand refinery to the concrete mixer. Okay, hold up. Get this here. We want to immediately work on this. Why are you not wanting to cooperate with me? Whoa. Absolutely not. What are you doing? Is it my mouse? Or is it me? I just think it wants to not cooperate right now. Well, it's fine. There we go. Bring it up to you. Do you have access to a warehouse of any kind? You do not, because I need to get this road on the show, like, right the heck now. Build that. And I don't want more of these guys upgraded, because I have the opportunity to do so, and I want to, because they'll give me more money. And we have access to togas and brooches now, which is lovely to see. Can get rid of that option. So togas are going to provide us +2 pop and +3 prestige. Brooches are going to give us +4 income and +3 belief. Very nice. The latter is made again in Albion. And because I want to try to shift a majority of our plebeians up there and alongside the wall, I want to downgrade some out here in order to upgrade in here. I think I can do this with relative ease. Where's the next spot? Probably you guys, because I'd like to get at least them. Yeah. This guy, I feel bad for his home. You can come somewhere around here, I guess. There you go. Be useful. Where do we have a road that we can take it from? Like, maybe here-ish? I'm gonna move this charcoal burner. It's in a horrible spot now. Like, textbook terrible. Down this direction, and then through here. Great. Where else can I put this charcoal burner? Right there, probably. So it's really far away from all of our people, for the most part, and at least I can try to mitigate some fire safety issues. Yeah, you can come to, like, right here and then link up. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, that's looking pretty sick, isn't it? Okay, so we have the limestone coming out. We're going to need the sand as well, which the cool thing is I do have this spot down here that I can utilize for, and it's very far away, and I don't mind it whatsoever. So bring this road down to here. Gonna get the sand refineries, 1 and 2. Might as well. Why not? Imperianopolis must grow. We cannot delay. This might be a little bit too much overkill. Look, this is another mountain mine. We're not going to be using this for an aqueduct. That's way too low. We can use this for some more limestone, in fact. So let's get that set up. Can even build like a little mining town of some sort out here too. I like that. Being able to have little townships around your metropolis is something I feel like this game is going to really excel in. So we're going to do this for sure. Another warehouse over here will be fantastic. And one down here is absolutely vital. Otherwise, they won't be able to do anything. But I definitely feel like the highlight of today was to get the villa built up. So pretty. The villa built up and also to get these homes. Which, yeah, you're going to already tell. You already know just by looking at him. He's going to cause us problems. And then you as well. Nice. We have 95 of them. What do we need for this? 475. It's really pretty. I feel like I want to do a little walk from here all the way up to our villa. Let's go ahead and do that for the end of today's episode. I think that'll be really nice. Little fire crews. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, excuse me. I'm going to do one other quick thing. Over on this side, I'm going to start working on the concrete mixers because we definitely do need these things working really quickly. I'll get 3 going right now, and I'll build them like so. Again, this is where I think our industry is going to be for the most part. It's not going to be a heavily industrial island, so don't worry about that. I do want to make sure we have a little bit of everything, though. And yes, I know I can swap in between provinces, absolutely. I want it to be as immersive as possible. So we're going to have to start working on getting some of the grapes out of here now and transferring them all the way over to Imperianopolis for wine. We'll probably even have the apiaries over here. Potentially. If not, Thalorian can also do it because we do have... Oh, yeah, this is actually going to be a good spot for that too. Yeah. Okay, both... probably this island for the apiaries and definitely the minerals and the... Actually, all of them. All of it, because marble is going to be really important later on as well. -8 with our workforce. Why? Because they're sick again.
That time, and all is
Well,
well.
I mean, you're getting some crews. They're going to come and help you out, I think. I hope. Well, we definitely have a medicus here. Well, yeah, we have plenty of coverage. That's totally fine. Now we can go for that little walk. Now I'm happy about this. Okay, start right back over here. Oh, I love seeing the Centurion up there. I think they're facing the wrong direction. They have to be facing this way. Now we're going into the upper city and seeing these homes up close and personal. When we have these roads paved and these walls looking really beefy, I think that'll be even better. Look at the detail on some of them. Look at that. Really cool. And the tavern in here makes sense. It fits the vibe really, really well. Let's go down this really busy street. So pretty. That dude needs to drop a couple 100 pounds. Jeez. So cool. We're just exploring. Look at that. Is that the Eternal Sun? The Eternal Sun of the Imperium right there in front of you. I can't make that up. It's right there. Another sanctuary to Mars, and then we're going to be building more in this direction. So we're going to move all of those things off, and we can even see the villa at the very top of the hill. I love that. I love the amount of detail this game already has. I wonder what they're going to be changing with it until like the official release date. But we are starting to get our concrete out of here. So what I want to do is I want to fast forward a little bit. Everything else seems to be working just fine. I want to at least build one of the cisterns and start bringing some stuff or some of the aqueducts base down this direction. If I could at least pre-plan where I want some cisterns, that'd be great. This seems to be a good spot but it only gets those specific buildings because they're not connected via road. If we want the best coverage in this location, we want to place the cistern right here. That'll be one. I dare say I'm going to move and change that one out to be an aqueduct later on. So, probably move this home down to here. So I'd like this cistern to be in planning mode, by the way. Let's use keybinds. That'll get a decent target area. There's another little revolt that's happening over there. Big whoop. Should be okay-ish. And then this one over here, we'll be able to probably bring it further into the city as time progresses. It's funny. The last episode ended with a little revolt over here. And today's episode is also going to end with a little revolt happening over here. So I believe the highlight of today was definitely getting this incredible villa built up. I think it looks really awesome. I love the glorious purple fields over here. Fingers crossed I'm able to put out a video on the 23rd officially in the morning. But if not, I really appreciate the opportunity to have had early access with Anno 117 for sure. I hope you guys have also enjoyed it. Clearly, it seems like you guys have. I really want to thank you all who just recently found the channel and giving me this chance to entertain you. I love being able to talk to new people, and being able to grow this community with you is just the icing on the cake. I really, really appreciate you all. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. Glory to the Imperium and our new city of Imperianopolis. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.